Coming up on this episode of Outlook TV.
Cellist Cris Derksen.
Pre-WinterPride preparations in Whistler. Homorazzi.com, where homos judge everything.
A new trans clinic on the east side.
The Pacific Rim Curling League.
Fred Camperman with the gay agenda.
Reid, Canadian singer-songwriter. And the unstoppable Connie Smudge brings you a piece just between us girls. Happy New Year! You are watching Outlook TV. I'm Dan Doomshaw.
And I'm Rebecca Wyman. Welcome to this West Coast edition.
Outlook TV is now coming at the whole country from west to east, thanks to our partners at OutTV.
It's true, we've gone national. And speaking of going national, my friend Cris Derksen is up next. She's done coast to coast to coast this year.
Now, I hear Cris has been nominated for a lot of awards.
She has, it's true. She and her cello have been ripping it up.
– 2011 was a breakout year for Vancouver cellist Cris Derksen. Her 2010 album, The Cusp, was nominated for several awards.
The Canadian Aboriginal Music Award is what I won, Best Instrumental CD of 2011. This way to describe it is I play Cris Derksen genre, but I find the music I create, kind of the equivalent of being a jeweler. Like, I take all these sounds from my life that I like, and I put them all together and create my own bracelet, say. So I don't know, I don't trust myself to play somebody else's music as well as I trust myself to play my own music. So I started fooling around with pedals about 9 years ago, and since then it just progressed.
Cris doesn't just play her own music, she's an accomplished session musician and plays with some big names, both locally and internationally.
So I haven't done any giant shows since Kanye West, but I have played with an Inuit throat singer named Tanya Tagaq. I got to play with her for 4 years, and we traveled all over the world, and she's a lot more artist. Like, she is an artist. It's like art music that she creates. And that I found a lot more challenging and a lot more rewarding to do, because I got to play my own music along with some crazy Inuit throat singing. So I'm really lucky in the people that I've got to play with. They've like raised my profile and raised my resume or my CV or whatever. But I think the more important parts to people's names is what I can create to it. So what I find more valuable is being able to play with people like Tanya Tagaq or Kenny Starr and play my own music with them and create with them.
Like most artists, Cris always has several projects on the go.
ESL is a little Polish chamber pop group that's based out of Vancouver, and we're mostly like a festival group. There's 5 of us, we're all girls, we're pretty queer, and we mostly just play like the folk fest. We will be at Vancouver Folk Fest this year, for sure. I think the most exciting part of 2011 for me was I was asked to score a 4-part miniseries for CBC TV. This series is called Eighth Fire, and what it's about Aboriginal contemporary things. It's not necessarily issues, it's just like Aboriginal contemporary people that are doing really interesting things within the Aboriginal community and the non-Aboriginal community.
To find out more about Cris's music, visit her on Facebook and at her website. For Outlook TV, I'm Rebecca Wyman.
Well, it's certainly winter now. Are you a skier, a snowboarder?
I'm a snowboarder. When I moved to Vancouver, I started snowboarding, and I can now make it down the mountain without falling, which is a big accomplishment for me. How about you?
No, I cannot say the same. I tend to go down on everything but my feet.
So you're more of an après girl?
Yes, definitely. Very good at the après.
Aha.
Yes.
Well, around this time of year, Whistler is getting ready for Winter Pride.
Our reporter Angus Prott is going to show us all of those preparations.
This is the 20th annual Winter Pride in Whistler, BC. After attending Aspen Gay Ski Week, Brent Bonadchuk decided to start his own gay ski week in Whistler.
And it was a very casual kind of gathering, but was the start of something that became very, very successful. And since that first event, which was approximately a few dozen people, it's grown to over 2,500 people today.
There are a number of different sporting events this year.
We're really excited this year. We have Skeleton, which is the first time being offered at the Whistler Sliding Center. So you're going face forward down the track, about 125 k's an hour. It's going to be pretty fun. We have inner tubing. Of course, we have ski and snowboard guiding by Air New Zealand, so we're really excited about that. Snowmobile tours, dog sledding. It's lots of fun.
Celebrities Nightclub has been a longtime supporter of Winter Pride.
Because Celebrities is such a big part of Vancouver's gay scene, and it's been a nightclub in the Davie for such a long time, and having Whistler so close, it just made us want to be up there. It made us want to be a part of Winter Pride in Whistler.
There are also pre-Winter Pride events in Vancouver.
We are on February the 4th, Saturday, at Celebrities Nightclub in Vancouver. We'll do the Avalanche Party, and that'll again feature some drag queens, House of Celebs dancers, and our house DJs.
Each year, Celebrities Nightclub brings a little bit of Vancouver to Whistler.
This year we're at Garfunkel's nightclub. It's one of the largest nightclubs in Whistler, and Celebrities will take it over and revamp it and make it as much as like Celebrities as we can. We have DJ Nick Bertuzzi from Vancouver, as well as one of the circuit queens, Siren. Will be performing along with the House of Celebs.
There's also a wide range of events for non-skiers.
Some of the traditional things that we've done is that we every night have different dine outs, and then we have different culinary things. We have some wine tasting, we have some beer tasting, and then we also have some amazing spas that you can go to for some relaxation and shopping. So there's lots of different things to do, even if you're not a skier.
Not to be missed are the après ski parties.
Well, the après ski parties are
Legendary.
Legendary, yes. But they really are a nice time just to relax and mingle and get to know people.
Winter Pride is not just for men. There are exciting women's events as well.
Mandy and Lee host our Saturday night big women's party, Shred Betties, which is always phenomenal. We take over a local club and deck it all out and put some hot girls dancing on podiums and some amazing music, DJs. Always one of the best parties. One of the other things we've added for the women is a party called Burlesque, which is a burlesque sort of variety show.
Yeah, you can visit us online at gaywhistler.com or check us out on Facebook at Gay Whistler or Twitter.
Sounds great. Looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For Outlook TV, this is Angus Prott.
With different backgrounds, opinions, and lifestyles, Homorazzi.com is a glimpse into the lives of a gaggle of gays.
Reporter Clement Seablaze talks to the Vancouver-based founders of Homorazzi.com, where homos judge everything.
One of my favorite things to do on my downtime is reading gossip and blog sites. With a special connection to Vancouver, blog site Homorazzi was created by Patrick and Donovan with the help from their friends.
We were in Whistler, and we had we were there with a bunch of friends, and one of our friends had passed out early, and we all started taking pictures of him because it was quite funny. We hadn't even gone out yet, and we called ourselves the Homorazzi, and the name kind of stuck with us. So we kind of
So then I bought the URL because I do that. When I think of a URL, I'm like, oh, I'll buy it because you never know. Then a year later, when we were thinking of a project to work on, and we're like, oh, this is perfect. So that's where it came from.
Having up to 14 writers with different backgrounds, opinions, and lifestyles, you can catch your updates from almost anything from fashion trends to celebrity gossips, reviews to unreleased music, and much, much more.
My favorite part is probably like just if I see something and then the feedback I get from the readers. So it kind of varies from whether it's pop culture, whether it's entertainment or politics. It could vary.
For myself, I'm sort of all over the map. Like, I'm notorious for coming up with the most random topics or finding something really strange to write about. And I'm a sucker for all those viral videos as well, so I try to limit those as much as possible. But yeah, I'm kind of a little bit all over the map, but I leave the eye candy mostly to Donovan for sure.
With all this information on the website and a few breaking news topics, we wondered, how do you get some of your information?
perfectly honest, we get a lot of emails from PR companies from LA and New York, and sometimes it's the most random thing. I'll go to Patrick, like, I didn't even know people like over there heard from us, and actually New York is our #1 city, so it's actually nice to know that our reaches extend beyond our base Vancouver audience, so that's awesome.
Homorazzi started in March of 2009, and having exploded into the World Wide Web, they are now one of the top 50,000 websites in the world. So what does Homorazzi have in store for their fans?
Well, one of the first, most exciting things that's going to be happening this year is that we're going to be doing a new show with OutTV. So it's essentially going to be bringing our site online, discussing a lot of the same topics that we cover, celebrity gossip, movies, TV. So we're super excited about that. We'll have a core group of panelists, and we'll switch it up just like we do on the site, different voices, and it'll be really exciting. So we're looking forward to that, sort of bringing our site to life that much more. But there are other changes as well, and Donovan can talk.
Since we get to travel a lot and people are asking us to check out things and promote a lot of parties, we decided to launch a dedicated city section to our most popular cities, Toronto, New York, Vancouver, LA, and Seattle, obviously. And we thought it'd be a great way to, one, travel more, two, to like help our local community more, because at the beginning it was hard to write about Vancouver stuff knowing that it wouldn't relate to someone in New York and LA. So this is a great way to sort of cover and support our own community as well too.
Make sure you check out all the gossip from the boys at Homorazzi.com. Until next time, this is Clement C. Blaze with Outlook TV.
And it's time we took a break. Please stay with us.
That's right. When we come back, we'll be looking at a transgender clinic on the east side of Vancouver. Welcome back. And now in health news. An all-gender wellness clinic has opened in Vancouver's east side.
And our reporter Shane Forster is going to take us there to show us this low or no barrier medical facility.
The All Genders Wellness Center is a community health clinic providing services for trans and gender-variant individuals.
It's low barrier, so people can come in without health cards, without any ID. It's a drop-in, so people can just walk in whenever they want and access respectful services.
The center is volunteer-run by a group of community members of various interdisciplinary backgrounds.
There's a doctor who specializes in trans specialty care, and there's a RMT, registered massage therapist, who does a lot of work within the trans community and who is also gender variant as well. We have myself as a nurse doing hormone education and injection education and sort of general nursing duties. And I'm also a member of the trans community. We have community support worker who does work with people to try and get housing, fill out application forms and disability forms and that sort of thing.
The clinic runs out of the Reach Community Health Center on Commercial Drive.
It's the second Sunday and the fourth Monday of every month for now. The Sunday runs from 1 till 5 p.m. and on Mondays it runs from 6 till 9.
The center was created as an alternative to existing trans-related services.
So we offer snacks and lots of conversation and just a really relaxed atmosphere. And often people will come in just to hang out and get a feel for the place before they actually access any of our services, which is really nice. It creates a really nice community feel to it.
The center aims to continually improve and provide a safe space for individuals to give feedback.
And we're very, very open to feedback. You know, that's how we're going to grow and develop as a group. So, and be accountable to our community members, you know. So we have a feedback page on our website as well. And we really welcome any kind of feedback, suggestions, or questions.
To learn more about what the Centre has to offer, visit www.allgenderswellness.com. This has been Shane Forster of Outlook TV interviewing Finn Garreau of the All Genders Wellness Centre on Commercial Drive.
Hurry! Hurry hard!
Our reporter Skylar Bear meets with the Pacific Rim Curling League in their brand new facility.
The Pacific Rim Curling League is not only Vancouver's largest curling league, but the perfect winter activity that boasts fun competition with good friends.
The Pacific Rim Curling League is an all-inclusive league open to gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgendered curlers of all skill levels. The league started in the early 80s at UBC. It started off with a bonspiel, so a bunch of people got together and had a bonspiel, and it stuck, and they decided to form a league. There's a competitive aspect, but a lot of people join for the social aspect as well.
There's people here that I know, so it's nice to see people, and it's a nice community thing to do, to be involved with. People are pretty laid back, so that's appealing.
I find that with like Vancouver, our two communities, women and men, can be quite separated, like not only by clubs and pubs, but also like demographically. You've got the women on one side of the city and the men on the other, and so coming and joining this league, it was a great opportunity to meet a lot of guys. We host a couple of bonspiels, and the first one being the Pink Broom, which is a great opportunity for new curlers to come out and meet other people. Play with different players, like get to know different skips and different techniques and strategies. And then we also have the Pack Room Cup every year, and anyone can join that. And it's really great. We have teams from all over Canada that come, and then even the US.
We are the Hacks and Slacks. We've been curling together for 2 years, but this is the first year of these brand new outfits. What do you think, guys? Hey, it's our color. We chose them for the distraction value, and it seems to have worked. We are undefeated in the last 5 games.
Want to join the league? A little intimidated? Have you never curled before? Don't you worry, the Pack Rim curling coaches will help you out.
So I've never curled in my entire life, so we're going to have Matt here, who's one of the trainers, show me how to deliver.
You crouch down in an athletic position down here, hips square, shoulders square, you're pointing right down to the far end. Eyes up, now the hips come up, your left foot comes back and your body moves back, and there's a weight transfer now to this back leg. Because that's where all the power comes. You don't throw it, you deliver the rope. So hips up, foot back, slide forward, and then you push off with that foot there. And then that's when you're going to release. There you go. That's good. There you go. And release. Perfect.
How was that for the first time? For more information, you can go to packrimcurling.ca and check out the schedule of events. I'll try one more time. For Outlook TV, this is Skylar Bear. I keep going on my knee.
We're going to take a short break, but don't worry, we'll be right back with more great queer content.
So make sure you stay with us.
I'm sitting with Kate Reid, acclaimed Canadian singer, songwriter, musical genius, and comedian. Welcome back. You've just been away. Where have you been traveling?
I went across Canada to the Maritimes and then came back. So, for my 3rd CD release. You're the kind of gal
who likes to fool around, well then I'm the kind of gal you wanna be.
So what kind of impact does your music have, or do you want your music to have on the audiences?
Well, I do want my music to have a big impact. Like that's one of the reasons I've come to sort of realize is that why I write what I do.
I'm on a full-blown recruiting crusade. I've got me.
Were you a musician and then you came out, or is one a part of the other? Were you writing lesbian music? Because it's very lesbian-centric music.
You know, I wrote it specifically from, you know, looking through the lens of being a lesbian and a woman in the world, and sort of what experiences those, you know, those two pieces have.
So what keeps you energized, or what gets you energized for a performance?
I really like audiences that are willing to be engaged with me. So that they can banter with me, or are willing to sort of do a back and forth dialogue in between songs, and are really willing to be entertained, because that's really, to me, what makes is one of the ingredients for a really good show.
Because something else is driving me, pounding at me from my insides.
What do you want to say to the girls that might be out there watching you right now that you're influencing?
I just want to say to them, go for it. Like, it took me a long time to figure out that I wanted to do music, and if somebody is feeling compelled to do art, and feeling passionate about it, they got to do it, because it's like, I sort of came to this realization that we have one life, and if we don't do our art now, or we don't say what we need to say now, that's all the chance we have in this life,
Where can people find more information about you?
On my website.
Which is?
It's katereid.net.
Wow, amazing. Kate Reid, definitely check her out. She's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, it's been great being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wish I could quit you, Dan.
Next up, Fred Camperman takes a look at Rick Perry's latest ad campaign in the gay agenda.
Hi, I'm Rick Perry, and I'm not ashamed to say that I'm a Bible-thumping, moral majority Republican presidential candidate. You don't have to sit in a church pew every Sunday to know that there's something wrong in America when gays can openly service each other in the military, but yet kids can't be openly gay. I mean, openly pray in schools for things like Christmas. Santa didn't die on the cross just so 2 gay Chinese penguins can take a stray rock and make it a family. It's wrong. Also wrong is 2 lesbos taking an abandoned Asian orphan and calling it a family. In my America, the only thing that's going to be left over in Chinese is takeout. Also end Obama's war on religion and gay bashing. I fight liberally to make sure that we preserve our religious heritage. It's that faith and anti-gay policy that has sent a buttload of American politicians to the Congress. And it's that faith again that will send them and make them stronger and more erect than before. Even though that does sound a bit gay. I'm Rick Perry, and I approve this message.
And next up, the unstoppable Connie Smudge. I have no idea where she's taking us this time, but I'm eager to find out.
More bubbly than champagne and brighter than the sun, here's Connie.
Hello, my kittens. It is your intrepid reporter, the unstoppable Connie Smudge, here at Little Sisters in the heart of the gay ghetto. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you come to Vancouver, you have to stop by here to see what's hot and happening in Vancouver, and I'm going to show you everything. We're going up and down the Davie Village, and we're going to have a fabulous time. Watch what we do. No journey in Vancouver would be started without going to 1181 first. It's a delicious, almost San Francisco/Toronto bar. It's long and narrow. It makes me feel thick. Come on in. It's very exclusive. Come on in, it's fabulous. Hello, 1181! Hi, how are you?
Good.
You look delicious.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
Reggie.
Hi, Reggie. I'll just call you next. Oh my goodness, we're going up the stairs of the Oasis above Denny's. There's no moons over my hammy here, honey. Come on upstairs. Hello? The man that makes it all happen is my man, your man, Yannick. Yannick, where are you? Oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous. How are you today?
Very good, yourself?
I am exceptional. Tell me about what's hot and happening at your place. I know something hot's happening tonight. Tell me everything.
Well, we got junk tonight. We got the strippers and the amateur strippers starting at 11.
Amateur stripper?
We do. We're adding them up just to twist it a little bit.
Is that new tonight?
It is.
Well, I'm so glad we're here. We might have to come back. It was fabulous. Come on, there's like 5 more spots we have to go to. Come on. Oh. Shut it down right now. I've got someone to bring back that's going to rock our world. That was a lot of information. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go into the fabulous numbers. Steve, do you think I could come in with my posse?
Totally.
Where do we want to come when we come to Vancouver?
Numbers Cabaret.
That's correct. And what is your name?
Jerry.
It's smoky and it's hot, and let me tell you, welcome to celebrities. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right across the street is a fabulous pub. It's called the Fountainhead. Come on in, it's fabulous. I'll stop traffic, watch. Look, gorgeous man at the Fountainhead. Hi, Ken.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's happening here tonight?
Nothing, really.
It is Connie Smudge, I know, right?
We're all about community, fundraising, charity, accepting everyone, and just making a really comfortable place for everyone to enjoy good food and good drinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm popular, but the worst thing I hate is drinking alone. But I know you're having something at home because remember, the more you drink, the prettier I look. Are you ready? I love these boys. Pop Jack, I'm leaving. I love you.
The Health Initiative for Men is kicking off this new year with a program for gay men called Take Time for Your Mind.
The post-holiday blues, short days, unkept resolutions, it can all make life a drag.
But don't let it get you down. Contact him for peer support, professional counseling, and strategic peer advisors.
After this holiday, take time for your mind.
Thanks for joining us. That's the show for today.
And if you have been watching, make sure you check us out on Facebook and like us.
Like us. And if you want to check out any of our past episodes, you can go to our website.
We'll be back soon with more queer news from coast to coast. I'm Dan Doomshaw.
And I'm Rebecca Wyman. Thanks so much for joining us.